this whole time. All right. So the episode is starting. Tasiki sneaks her and immediately starts clocking her. Ooh. Big Ed had to grab Tasiki. She said it's hard to calm me down once I'm fired up. Summer said I meant it and I stand on it. F you. Lord. F she keeps screaming F you. I like her tongue. And she ain't lying, ho. Now send me home. Tasiki is asking Krishan why she's letting it slide. Okay, so that's my thing. Why is Krishan letting it slide? So Tommy is trying to help Tasiki like calm down. She's telling her that she wants her and her sister to have a conversation. She's telling her she's a lion. She can't be crying in front of these people. She need to calm down. And shout out to Tommy. Tasiki said she was very emotional in this moment and that she was really mad. What are they talking about? Tasiki talking about some all my bitches are crybabies. She said she's a crybaby, but she's a fighter. Anna Max said I do be crying. She right. What? Ooh, Cold Killer and Bad Dolly. Y'all, this is I'm glad this is happening. I'm glad this is happening. Cold Killer and Bad Dolly are having a conversation. I am glad because what was pissing me off last season is how I felt like Bad Dolly was munching off of Summer so hard for not allowing herself to be in a space to make some sort of a friendship with a cold killer just off the strength of Summer not wanting to be friends with them. Y'all know what I mean? Remember in the first episode, no, the second episode when Cold Killer, Fauna, and K Rika had pulled up on the scene and Dolly was saying, "Oh, I want to jail to your music. I'm to your music. I'm a big fan of your music. You got good music or whatever the case may be." And Summer was just like, "F that name, Fanta soda, whatever the case may be," and she kind of like put a damper on the whole situation the way that she always does or whatever. And from that moment on, Dolly acted like she didn't give a damn about Cold Killer's music and that she's not a fan and that, it's just got weird. So I'm glad that they're having this moment because from what I'm understanding of both Big Lex and Bad Dolly, this is the season in which they're trying to redeem themselves as individuals outside of the big three. And because of that, I feel like that's how her their relationship with Summer is about to fall apart because now they're having morals and now they're trying to be individuals. 2 seasons in a row, y'all was with the shits and now y'all want to have morals. The timing is a little raggedy to me, but it is what it is. Dolly is a grown woman. She's entitled to doing what she want to do. I still feel like she dressed as Soldier Boy here. Ooh, these shoes are from Akira. I was gonna get the leopard print ones. I still might. But let's see what this scene is giving. Let's see what this scene is giving. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You say you and my friend ended up getting into it. That's how it went sideways. I'm still like your music. I'm still a fan of yours. She said she was coming at her with some black girl magic ish before they jumped in. She said she was never giving on no haters ish. Ooh! I'm here with for the new confessional looks. Bad Dolly with the new confessional look. Bad Wally here with a new confessional look. I'm here for it. Looking good, looking blessed. Dolly says she's past that point. She's trying to be good with everybody. She's not a hater. Cole Killer said last season it was a different her. Cole Killer, clock it! Clock it! I'm telling you, because of the fact that they're not friends with Summer, or at least, you know, this is the downfall of the big three, and they have already declared a decree that they are no longer trying to be a representation of the big three and trying to be individuals. Cole Killer is like, it's a different aura coming from Bad Dolly at this moment. She clocked it. She said Dolly came to me with this fake BS. I really like your music. That's exactly what I just said. But no, Cole Killer's new confessional look is tea. Her hair looks like how I did my hair for my birthday 2 years ago. We love a good redhead. Cole Killer said that it's just fake. That she didn't like the backlash that she got from being a hater last season. So now Bad Dolly's trying to come correct. Cole Killer, we see each other. Okay? We see each other. I hear you loud and clear, Buki. Straight like that. Straight like that, okay? Lord. Dolly said, I make bitches beautiful, beautiful for a living, okay? Smoking her cigarette, and now all of a sudden Tinkerbella want to walk up on her. Tinka is annoying. She literally cut off the conversation in the middle of what she was saying in order to fight this girl. And it's just like, you can tell that Tinka's only storyline this season is going to be Cold Killer. Because what other purpose do you have? DTB isn't even here to help you escalate that situation. So Tinka and Killer still going at it. Fana said they both hot heads. It's gonna be up every time. Here they go, taking my whole life to square up. Ooh. Tinka is a hair grabber if I've ever seen one. She talked about something. I told her my finger hurt a bit. That information is irrelevant for this fight. Coquella's so fair. She says, all right, she got one. On a good friend. Got her a beanie. I mean, a bonnet. Tinka is so animated. Talk about somebody. I gave it to her. That's gonna be a new dance. They are striving to be TikTok famous, y'all. So her finger messed up and she's still fighting and she keeps screaming, "My finger hurt, my finger hurt." But you came for her for this round. And Killis clocked it. She said she wants a clear win. At the end of the day, if you keep fighting like that, it's because you feel like you did not win. Tinka, you lost. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? It's on Bad Dolly's page. Dang, I was just looking at the picture. Tinka, you lost. I'm about to put that picture up and leave it up. Oh, happy birthday, Nene Leaks. It's today? Oh no, it was yesterday. Bad Dolly. The real Bad Dolly, something like that. No, Tinka. You lost. Hello? You lost, Bookie. Ain't that your friend? And I Tinka mad, telling what you call it to stay neutral and to get out her face. Soldier Boy, aka Big Brooklyn. I think that's where she was. She from. Rolly getting in between them. It's getting heated. And now Tavy is irritated. Listen, I am loving Tavy's. Listen, I wasn't gonna show none of them, but baby, first of all, I'm loving the fact that every episode they have had a new confessional look, which is telling me that they did not sit halfway through the season and just do a bulk confessional situation. They literally sat down and just one day do a couple episodes. I mean, a couple parts, maybe episode for episode a day. I don't know how they did it, but at the end of the day, I love the fact that every time it's a new look. This season, when it comes to the confessional looks, they're doing better than a Love and Hip Hop, because Love and Hip Hop, sometimes you'll get the same confessional look for the entire season type of situation. So I clock it. I appreciate that. And I'm here for it. Okay. Tammy said it's unnecessary for y'all to keep fighting. She thought it was over with. I'm hot. I'm hollering because Cold Killer is laughing after the fight. Ooh! This is the part where Summer and Lex argue. The couple is feuding, y'all. The couple is feuding. Lex, I feel like you should have left it alone, Bookie. I feel like you should have left it alone. Summer is hot. Summer is bothered. Summer is not in the right state of mind to be looking at you in the face. Summer been getting flip flopped and mollywopped by Tasiki all night, and now you in her face. Move. Her timing is off. when it comes to how she is regarding her friend all through this episode. Okay? All through this episode. But before we even continue, y'all, from the last scene, I already told y'all how I feel. I feel like Bad Dolly did flip flop. I feel like Bad Dolly did come across as a flip flopping weirdo when it comes to how she treated Cold Killer before versus how she treated Cold Killer, you know, later on. You know what I mean? So I don't know what else to say on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a poll up. I'm gonna put a poll up, and my question is: did Dolly switch up from the last season on Cold Killer? Hold on. Did Dolly switch up on Cold Killer from the last season? Okay, go ahead and answer that poll, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all think. Go ahead and answer that poll, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you feel like my camera acted up. Let me know if y'all feel like Dolly is switching up on Cold Killer. Cause before she was all into her music. She was loving acting as if, you know, like first she was loving her music, she was loving the vibe, she was loving she was, fangirling or whatever the case may be. She was open to having a good conversation with them or whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Summer gets put into the equation and she switched up on Cold Killer instantly on that bus ride and treated her weird for the rest of the season. There was no makeup, there was no playing middleman. She could have easily played the middleman. She could have easily been like, "Hey, don't mind my friend. She wilding a little bit, but we still cool, right?" She never once did that. So I feel like she switched up. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same. And if you want to call in to tell me your response, feel free to call in, y'all. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link down below. If you want to call in, you can go ahead and call in and let me know your opinion on whether or not you feel like Dolly has switched up from how she was last season. Okay, let's finish the episode. Ooh, Summer said Lex needs to shut the F up. She don't want her to say ish to her if she's not on her side. She's on the outside, so get up out my face. She said, if Krishan gotta leave, I want to leave too, because at the end of the day, she not lying. Lex said, you said it so many times. Why you keep repeating it? Ooh. Lex is telling her that she's her friend and she has the right as her friend to tell her when she feels like she's wrong. Summer said she's not about to cop a plea. Her name is Summer, none other. What the hell? She said she wants some aquifer for her lip. She don't want no ice. OMG. Summer. She got that lip. I will say this though. This is a good looking face for a person who got slapped up and down by Tasiki. Okay? That is a good looking face by someone who just got slapped up and down. If I do say so myself. I feel like she did the best that she possibly could. Child, that little girl coming at me, the way Tasiki came in summer, this is the best outcome, okay? That one little lip that she trying to put some aquifer on, talking about some I don't need no ice. Girl, if you don't get the ice, Summer. She talking about some still pretty. Lex said you do need ice. Lex said no matter what, when Summer has a moment, she's always right there beside her. She's always focused on Summer. But she feels like right now, she's really pushing her away and she has nothing but her best interest. So she's confused. She knows that she's drunk. But hello, it's me. Like, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm not your enemy here. Summer said, go talk to them. Ooh, do that to the girl that was wedding you on the internet? I can't understand what Summer was saying. Now I don't even know you. Summer said, I don't even know you. Ooh, somebody coming to the house. Lord, Smiley. Smiley! Yeah, Smiley. Smiley. What happened, Bookie? OMG. Is this a result for after the stretcher, y'all? Oh my gosh. What in the world? Smiley, is this a result for after the stretcher? Because what the hell is going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. But let's get to the bottom of it. Smiley said this is a be oh, Smiley is laughing on these confessional the same way I was laughing. Smiley, I need to be laughing at this ensemble because this hair, she was better off making it red, white, and blue. The way you know what? She needs to take this off and get Rolly's wig. Rolly's red, blonde, and blue wig. Take that one. And Rolly borrow Lex's jet black bust down. Lex, just do a Krishan and have your curls out because your real hair is pretty. So Smiley, I don't know what to say about this one, girl. Please explain. You said where y'all thought I was going. She cracking up. I thought she was gone too. Not meet the baddie cast. Y'all, did she put a Rolex over the top of the oh my god. A bust down at that? Is that embezzlement? Oh my goodness, this girl is crazy. Who is this lady? Y'all, Smiley is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Smiley's back. Hey, hey, tell a friend. Oh, oh, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Smiley is back, y'all. She said what she said. She is back. She said she comes with peace and a broken arm. She don't want no smoke. Tinka sitting with Tasiki outside. I mean Tinky. Tommy sitting with Tasiki outside. It's too many names that start with T's. Tommy said she wants y'all to be sisters. Tasiki said how if she won't fix it. Tommy is asking what does she need to do to fix it. Tasiki said she needs to stop lying. If she gets mad, stop lying. Tommy said what did she lie about that she wants her to fix right now immediately? She said tell the word that she's not a rape a grape dipper. Tell the word that she's not a grape dipper. Okay. And that she never touched her and that she never touched or vice versa. Okay. So Tasiki wants her to take back basically everything that she has said. She said she's more like her mother, not her sister. She also said that she's sorry for hurting her. All the lying that she did on TV. She said it's really effed up because it's hurting her. She's frustrated and drained and tired of people trying to drag her name. She said it's making her emotional. Because what are we doing? Tommy said she's gonna go talk to her. She about to go find Kiki. She's reading comments. People, you crazy for even forgiving her. She said, "Why does that matter? It's not gonna make me change." She said she letting little ish get to her. That everything was good, but then the internet made her switch up. Basically, I knew it. So Tommy basically said she felt entitled to doing that because she's an older sister and she's been through it with her sisters as well. And I said that last week that you can tell Tommy empathizes with Tasiki. So now Tommy talking to Krishan. Krishan saying that she was waiting for her opportunity to talk. She said Tasiki was not giving her an opportunity to talk. Krishan said that she keeps feeling disrespected because she's little sis. Not everybody's sitting around looking like they're having a picnic with Tasiki. She said she wants to have a one on one, and everybody keeps interrupting her. Okay. Scotty with the new confessional tease. I'm here for this dress. I'm here for this dress. She tried something new with the hair. I don't know if I like the white. I take that back. I don't like the white. I think the peekaboo white would look better. Not even a bayang with the peekaboo white. I think she should have kept it at a bust down with a peekaboo white. The bayang throws the whole look off. If she wanted to do the bang, she should have just went with the red. But the dress eats, baby. We'll talk about her outfit more on my fashion video. Y'all, I hope y'all are watching my fashion videos where I'm talking about the confessional fashions as well as the fashions of the episode. Scotty said everybody is in the business that they don't need to be in. Everybody needs to walk away. Is that her dog with a Prada outfit on? I'm here for it. So they're pulling Biggie up so that she can they're basically telling everybody to move. The big three falling apart, sisters at odds. Natalie barely wants to be here. Biggie said it does not feel like a baddie party in this. This is not a baddie party. You cannot get in. Oh, hold on. So they talking. Latifah, Krishan. She said she wants to know what she's scared of. Y'all, if y'all look at Tasiki face random, y'all can see the little scratch that Summer left. Let me find out Summer left her a little battle scar. Good for you, Summer. Good for you. She said if God was to strike me down right now, she said I'm trying to talk to you. Tasiki said it was not this hard when it was just me, you, and the family. Now, basically, we in front of a crowd, we in front of the cameras, and you having a hard time apologizing. Again, Krishan said, I thought when we push it behind each other, we push it behind each other. She said, well, you found ways to bring it back up. She said, we was just cool yesterday at the hotel. Came out busting out. Tasika said, that she's disrespectful and manipulative. But when she starts crossing, it's a problem. Tasika said, why did you say that about me? You can't say that, Ish. Just child, Krishan don't know what's going on. Tasiki don't know what's going on, but they both don't know what's going on for their own reasons. What she said about mental health? Tasiki said she came out. I mean, she said Tasiki came out the room trying to fight her on March. She said all of her siblings were. Tasiki said all of their siblings was hitting her up, telling her to come get you. Why were they telling her to come get you? Not all the siblings suffer from mental health. Lord. She said, me and you know what we talked about, and the fact that now we're here and you can't say it out loud. I'm gonna have to walk out. You can't take accountability right here in front of everybody. Tasiki said, but you can take accountability when it's when you're feeling. She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it. Lord, Summer coming outside. Krishan saying that she's doing it with for clout. Natalie says she's not getting involved. Natalie said there's one more person that we gotta meet. Oh, Krishan said we got 30 more days of this. All right, so this is about to be where Daisy comes. And Dolly's telling him to shut up so Natalie can speak. We love a good special guest. I can't wait to watch Daisy and Rolly fight. Dang, Daisy ain't take care of that tooth yet. Ooh, Rolly look ready to fight. Rolly in a sports bra. When did she change? What did she have on before? Rolly said, I don't even know this girl. She mad because her identity is me. You met at the wrong person. I'm not the one that calls you Rolly Jr., but I'll show you how Rolly get down. Oh, that's why Automat jumps in on the confessional. She said Daisy was talking about her and DTB as well. All right, so that makes more sense because in the previews to this episode, it showed Anna Mac was jumping in the Daisy situation. Child, Anna, I don't think you can handle Daisy, Bookie. I don't think you can handle Daisy. Ooh, something about that she said they disrespected Natalie. She's not she don't look like a flower. Anna Mac said this is a fair fight because it's two big girls, but she ain't even that big. Ooh, not what happened in the tax bracket and my kids. Roller said, I ain't trying to talk. Let's go. Not you gonna run around with me, baby. She taking her earrings out. Child. Marlon said she don't know much about Daisy, but I know really gonna give her a run for her money. I think this is the confessional look that Mariah Lynn had on her Instagram. She looked good here. She looks blessed. Absolutely. Why Rolly been trying to do the Scotty kick lately? Okay, so this is the contradiction of it all because now Anna is jumping in from the back on the fight, and Dolly said that she's here for it for the sisterhood. But it's still one of those things where, like, when Anna jumps on any other occasions, you have a problem with it. That's that picky, choosy favoritism stuff. She's fine with it when she's doing it with Rolly or Rolly. I ain't gonna hold you. Daisy gave Rolly her best fight. Is giving head to head, is giving neck to neck, is giving booty for booty. Yo, Rolly's the bottom half of her leg does not match the the rest of her body at all. Like it's two different people. When you see this, you don't think it's attached to this. Child, bald head for bald head, thick girl for thick girl, and look at Anna Mac about to sneak in. Anna Mac ready to snatch a wig. Okay. Daisy got some good hits in. That fight was kind of even to me. But Rolly just got some weight on her, so she was backing her up into a corner. Both of them wigglers. Daisy said, You can't F with me. Ooh. Rolly said, "I feel like Daisy could definitely fight." So what does that mean to her that you fought her? It's like a trophy for her. I literally could have upgraded her whole life, giving you pointers, but you want to do things your way. First of all, let me pause right there. You can tell Rolly is confident that she lost. One, she confident because she pop her basically didn't even pop her ear. She said she complimented her fighting skills for one, and then goes on to saying that we could have been friends, but you messed it up. That's giving Biggie knows she lost. I mean, Lord, that's giving Rolly knows she lost. Rolly said you here because of me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rolly almost got dragged. Hold on. Let me watch that again. It looked like Anna freaking almost hit. Was she hitting Rolly on the back of her head in that second part? Scotty said if she wasn't carrying the baby, she would have jumped in too. Because she said a lot. She had a lot to say about her on the internet too. She wasn't carrying the baby. She would have fought her too. Biggie said Rolly and Anna won. Not from where I was sitting, Bookie. Not from where I was sitting. We finna put up a new poll. Hold on. Who won? Biggie. I mean, goddamn. Okay, so I'm ending this poll. Y'all said it's 50-50. It's the same Dolly, and that she changed. The next poll is going to be who won the squabble? Rolly 8. Daisy 8. Who ate? Who won the squabble out of Rolly and Daisy? Let me know, y'all. Let me know who won. But Rolly looked good in his confessional look. I will say that. Biggie looked good in his confessional. I meant Biggie. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm turning it into Summer. Summer to mess me up. Got me saying the wrong name. Biggie looked good in his confessional. This is the best that she has looked. I'm loving this up hair. I'm loving the outfit. I'm loving the Bitcoin Biggie pendant. She looks good. She looks blessed. We'll talk more about it on my fashion video. Daisy is trying to figure out who jumped in. Here go Summer sucking on a vape. Anna, she couldn't wait to tell her. She said Anna jumped in, handle that. Eva Krishan laughed. Oh, Summer said you jumped in because Rolly lost. Understandable, but now you got to handle it with Daisy. Not Rolly pulled her pants down to shake her ass. Daisy said, "You got your body done to look like me. You still don't look like me." She pulled out her pants and started making a clap at the top of the staircase. Rolly, what is happening? What the hell is going on in this USA baddie home? Rolly, put your cakes away. This is too much. This is way too much. I did not expect none of this. Now I feed you in my yitties every time you come mention my name online. Daisy said, "I'll give you a fair fight and put on the knock knee position." I'm screaming. What is happening? What is happening? Y'all don't forget to vote on who y'all think won the fight between the two ladies. But this right here, This joint right here, I don't understand. I don't understand. Help me understand. They both trolling each other. They are stupid. Two trolls. Tommy is cracking up. Tommy is dying. Baddies versus Gone Wild. That's the name of Taki. Taki, you asked me who I think won. I think Daisy got it. Who you think won? So 60% think Daisy ate, 40% think Rolly ate. If I put a vote in, my vote is for Daisy. I think Daisy ate. I think that Rolly knows she ate because you know how Rolly is after a fight when she doesn't shut up. This is the first time I've seen Rolly go straight into like troll mode instead of popping ish, telling, hyping herself up that she dog walked the person, etc., etc. She ain't do none of that this time. And then on top of that, like if you watch the fight, like Daisy got more hits in, and I feel like the only reason why Daisy was like backing up some was because Rolly was trying to put her weight on her. If it wasn't for Anna jumping in, if it wasn't for Rolly snatching her wig off, shit, she should have snatched her own wig off and just went toe for toe that way. Because you know, when it comes to women, when it comes to us fighting, the first thing that a woman gonna do is try to snatch your hair. So if she took her wig off rip, then that would have got rid of that situation, and it would have went straight for blow for blow. It would have went straight for blow for blow. I don't think it was a tear. You mean tie? But I would say Daisy got it, and it definitely felt like Rosie was really was shook after. Yes, how she acted after gave shook. Even in the confessional after, she talking about something. I mean, she could fight, but I would have leveled her up and blah blah. Basically saying, "Oh, I know I ain't win or nothing, but we could have been friends, and you messed up your opportunity." That's basically how I took what she said after the fact. It gave you know you lost. It gave you know you lost. So now she's asking Anna Mac why she hit her. She said because you were coming at her and DTB online. She said you did. I'm sorry, but I can't stand Anna. I don't get why y'all like her. All she do is do ish and then play dumb when it's time to face the consequences. I agree. I like her for her personality. That part of her personality I do not like. And as a friend, I would check her on it every time. But I will say this conversation having with Daisy, like, I'm glad that she is actually like saying with her mouth as well as her actions why she's doing this type of ish instead of like, beating around the bush. She's not beating around the bush with this situation. She said you talk ish about her and Diamond Online. Uh, she said she's not a baddie. Uh, Rolly said, "Okay, you need to go. We still have rehearsal." And here go Natalie. Yeah, Daisy. We got rehearsal. We gotta go get the money right now. We all gonna leave. We have rehearsal. Natalie said, "I'm leaving. I'm not doing this with these girls, these baddies. They come in, and it's a whole nother level of we want smoke." They came guns blazing. So Mariah asked Kokella why she snicked Tink. And now Summer jumps in, talking about some look at her copping, please. Summer hollering, I'm still pretty. Not pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Talk about something, ain't that your girl ish? Talk about Cardi's song. So Summer and Mariah are still getting at it. Honest, so we tired of seeing y'all fight. And I agree. I don't want to see them fight. Summer say your family got beat up by your friend. Clack it. Ah! Because remember, Anna Mac fought her mom and I think her sister too. Jeez, Summer is petty. So it look like they're about to go to rehearsal. Nunu just popped out with a new confessional look. It's giving Nunu is very quiet this season. And if we needed replacements, I would replace Nunu with Daisy, respectfully. Fauna Fauna and what you call it getting a whole argument on the side. Tavy said that she feel bad. Fauna said that she feel bad for Summer. Tavy said that she on some weird ish, basically saying that. Okay. Replace Nunu with PYT. I'm emailing. Let me pepper right now. Shut up, Lord. So Fauna said they'll tell me how to feel. Tavy said you being weird. They yelling in each other's face. Lovers quarrel. If you're a member of the channel, you already knew that they were scissor sisters, allegedly. So the lovers are quarreling. Lord, Summer and Lex still acting weird. Lex said she's never seen Summer act so wishy washy. Lord, Lex and Summer getting at each other on the bus. Lex said you make issues. That's why you got them. She said, I'm not complaining about it. Lex said, neither am I. Summer said, great. He said, Summer, do not F with her big three because they didn't jump in when she fought Tasiki, big ass. But they said that they don't want to fight for her because they don't agree with her. The streets and the people said, well, every time the Summer fight, it don't even make no sense. Y'all jumping in, so why y'all ain't jumping? Tasiki was fighting her. Suki, clock it. Type it up. But I ain't gonna hold you. She clocked the mess out of that situation because it's one of those things where it's like, damn, like I can understand some are feeling some type of way, but then at the same token, if they already told you they're not jumping in, then you can't get mad that they're not jumping in and you giving them. But then at the same token, I can understand where Summer's coming from because y'all had my back through thick and thin, better or worse, sickness and health, till death do us part for all of the bullshit. For all of the bullshit. And now all of a sudden, y'all don't have my back. So I can understand how Summer feels as far as her feeling like it's hypocrisy. And Dolly said, "Ain't nobody come in when I fought her, so it's all the same treatment." Dolly said, "Every time I fight by myself." Anna said, "I used to feel bad for Summer too, but then I realized she don't have no remorse for nothing. She don't have no guidance." Anna said she would say sorry and then do it again. Sapphire said that Rolly did her big one, but I don't think Rolly did her big one, y'all. What does the poll look like? 33% think Rolly ate, 67% think Daisy ate. Keep voting, y'all. I'm finna see where it ends up by the end of the night. Ooh! So Rolly is mad at Summer because Summer said that she liked Daisy. I'm screaming. So now she's at odds with Rolly because she said that she liked Daisy. Summer said, "Shut your fat ass up. Your body's fake. Your ass is fake. Everything is fake about you." Rolly says, "Stay the f out of my face." If you basically, she's saying, "Stay the f out of my face." If you're gonna be weird, saying that you like my op, and I can understand this because it's one of those things where, Summer, if you said the same thing to if Summer said the same thing that she's saying, I mean, if Rolly said that to her, then she would have a problem with it. Y'all, the Baddies page put up a video of the fight between Rolly and them. I'm going to play this, and in a few minutes, I'm going to end the poll.
It hurts my nerves because, first of all, I don't even know this girl. Second of all, she's mad because her identity is me. You met at the wrong person. I'm not the one that called you Rolly Jr., but I'll show you how Rolly get down.
But nobody's letting Rolly fight alone. I'm just saying, Diamond's not here to defend her name, but I'm here to defend myself. Because she definitely came for me too, big body. Daisy was also talking about me and Diamond before Baddies USA started over Africa, because she said we disrespected Natalie. And it's like, girl, if you want to suck that much to be...
I usually like Anna's hair, but right here, I like the hair. It just don't go with her. It's too voluminous. I think she need to take out a couple tracks in the back. It's too many tracks on her little head. The hair gives me, what's Hannah Montana's alter ego? Miley Cyrus, I guess. Miley Cyrus has the blonde hair. No, sorry. Hannah Montana has the blonde hair. Miley Cyrus has the is the brunette. It gives Miley Cyrus. It gives one of the best of both worlds. I'm not feeling it.
on the show, it's not gonna happen.
What happened, Rolly? I don't know what happened.
What happened with a tax bracket and my kids? What happened with that?
Girl, come on. I'm not here to talk. Let's just go. Oh, shit. You got one round with me, baby. That's it. Make it last. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Anna Montana. That's funny. Anna Montana. Ooh, it looks like this is Summer versus Persuasion. I don't want to click on this until we see it with our own two eyes. So we're gonna see what it's given in a second. But this little ride that right here is basically where we're at on the episode right now. It's a little sprinter situation. So let me zoom in right here and see what else Rolly is cussing him out about. Anna Montana. Anna Montana. Anna Montana. Rolly says Summer's being very obnoxious and weird as shit. She's tired of trying to diffuse the situation. She was trying to get to rehearsal. Rolly said, look how she treated her friends. She told Summer she said, look how Summer treat her friends. Summer said to Rolly, and look how you treat yours. Summer, you ate that, I fear. One thing about Summer, she is going to clock it. She hasn't been wrong in her clocks. I'm not going to hold you. She's not. Ah! Rolly is clocking Summer's tea. Why has Summer been talking shit about Lex and Bad Dolly? Dolly face right here is my face. Rolly, spill the tea. What did Summer say? Ooh, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what Summer say. She say. I want to know what Summer say. I gotta know. I gotta know what Summer say. She say. I want to know what Summer say. This episode is good as fuck this week, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. Rolly, spill the tea. Now we need Rolly to go live on Instagram, y'all. No tea, no shade. I need Rolly to go live on Instagram and do her own story time. Yes, yes, yes. Oh! Y'all, why is Persuasion live on Instagram right now? Hold on. Let's see what she talked about.
Happy birthday to the love of God. I didn't me was gonna give you some type of little clout, but you thought you was gonna whoop me. You thought you was gonna be able to get on the internet and drag it, but you not gonna get on the internet and drag shit, babe.
It didn't go how she thought it was.
It didn't go how you thought. I whooped you. And if you do come to the reunion, I know that you're gonna pick and choose who you fight.
I mean,
So,
she got so many. It's so many phases. She
yeah, but she's been picking and choosing. She's saying she's not fighting this person. She's not fighting this person, which is cool. But I know if it's Mariah Lynn, Anna, me, who else that she got beef with that she feel like she can beat up? I know. Yeah, them the three names. If me, Anna, or Mariah Lynn say that we want to fight her at the reunion, she's gonna give us our fair one. But I feel like I need to give her a fair one because she really walked up on me.
Right.
Like, we need to square up for some bitch. Because you really ran up on me. I mean, we about the same size. We ain't that much bigger. Pregnant. I was pregnant.
No, that's not what she said. She said that she said she pregnant.
Not Summer said she
I
pregnant.
thought that's what that said. She says she pregnant now.
Oh, she said she pregnant. Oh. Cool.
Kudos to her, if that's the case.
Make sure she learn her own. Make sure she learn Black history so she can teach her own kids Black history.
Thank you.
Yeah. Before you have any more babies, teach your own self something.
I'm screaming. Emma Till.
Learn something about yourself.
Learn something. Like, learn to wash your feet and wash your coochie and underarms and ass before you put on new clothes. Also, on national TV.
Also, control your motherfucking liquor. Listen to your friends. If your friends telling you to relax, that means you probably need to relax. If they're continuously telling you to shut up, that means you probably need to shut up.
I think, you know why she didn't really shut up? I feel like because she was already mad from the ballroom scene shit. That's why she was mad. That's why it was flustering up. I feel like she just got even more drunk because she was just so mad about how that shit played out at that ballroom.
But I mean, I don't know how she expected it to play out. It's like you kept picking at that girl.
And then you listen, we friends until you have me into some shit that I just don't absolutely agree with.
But they also kept telling her, like, stomach stop, like, we don't agree with that. Like, they told you up front that they don't agree with that. Like, nah, if you do that, you're gonna have to be on your own because we don't agree with that. It's like,
even if we as friends as a group agree to what you saying, we don't gotta make that shit public, bro.
And we don't gotta
shut up.
Saying it. Like we could move when we ready to move. Like
I just wish she would have shut up because I wanted them to talk.
But me though, if it was my friends, even if I ain't agree with it, I'm gonna still jump in because that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you about it later, but that's just me. Everybody ain't, hey, do your thing. I ain't tripping.
But you know what? I feel like their friendship was still going through.
That's a TV friendship too. So
yeah, and it was still going through levels of tolerance.
Right.
Like they were still trying to figure out what can I allow and what can I tolerate from you, because.
I'm surprised they was
last season and the season before, them jumping and helping Summer, it kind of worked in their favor.
Yeah.
So I feel like the fans watch them be in cahoots with Summer so much.
Cahoots is crazy.
I just feel like the fans wanted them to just do it. But I feel like they kind of, Dolly and Lex kind of sat back and observed their own behavior and was like, you know what? I was doing some dumbass shit.
Behind you
and doing some stupid shit I just absolutely don't agree with. Now I got to start changing my own image, rather it align with yours or not.
And you can see the growth in their situations versus hers. Hers is still like she's still catty.
Yeah.
Like you can see they more like, all right, we're gonna run it, and then we could be. That's the end of it. Like I ran it with you, we cool. Like it ain't.
Calling.
Everybody name mama. I'm about to check.
Let me see if they talk about anything else. If they not, then I'm finna finish watching the episode. Everybody asking what happened with Camilla. What you mean? What happened with Camilla?
I'm crying at that text message.
No,
What
I'm
the
about to
text say?
I screenshotted it to you. Hold on.
Uh,
All right, they ain't talking about nothing else. That is Persuasion's 2 cents when it comes to when it comes to the episode. The governor back and forth is crazy. Oh, I've been doing what I want. Pick up in the front. Pick up in the front. Pick up in the back. Betty Blunt's in the front. I'm gonna leave this on the screen for the meantime. They was never jumping with Summer. They was jumping in helping her when others was trying to jump on Summer. I would agree with you, Drama, if they didn't bum rush Scotty at the reunion, Baddies Midwest reunion. I was there. I seen it with my 2 eyes. Fans just want to see them fight Seki. Let's be real, because if it was anyone else, they would have been mad and they would have jumped in. Oh my God! Tranqui, are you still here? I forgot, y'all. How did I forget? I had a surprise for y'all today. I had a surprise for y'all today. I'm gonna only whip it out if Tranqui is here. You here? We taking notes for the episode tonight, Tranqui. We taking notes. We taking notes. We taking notes for the episode tonight. Okay? Because T is being clocked. T is being clocked. And you know how we're taking notes tonight, Tranqui? We are taking notes tonight because I feel like Sapphire hasn't been writing down everything that she needed to write down. All right? We need to make sure that it is clocked that Rolly has tea. Okay? Rolly has tea tonight. And we need to hear what it was that Rolly said, that Summer said about Lex and Dolly. We need to know what it is. So we gonna write it down that we need Rolly to spill the tea. We need somebody hop in Rolly's DMs and tell her to go live on Instagram because I need to know what was said. I need to know what was said. I found Sapphire's pencil, y'all. I found Sapphire's pencil. OMG. Well, y'all be forgetting that Scotty and Anna jumped Summer on Midwest. That made them come and try to jump Scotty back. I understand the logic with that drama, but they keep claiming that they did not jump her. So it's like we can't even get to the end all be all of it all if they keep denying that they jumped her in the first place at the reunion. We can never come to a consensus on that. You know what I mean? And respectfully, I can't really say that because I feel like when it comes to Lex and Bad Dolly as a whole, they still choosing. Like you chose to be by your friend and her bullshit for 2 straight seasons, and now the 3rd season you want to be holier than thou. Now the 3rd season you want to be with Krishan and godly about it and making amends with everybody. And respectfully, we gotta clock it. We gotta clock it. That is very much choosing, drama. You see, you're not making any sense. They had her back. Yes, they had her back. But think about how many times that Dolly literally fought for Summer. She fought Pretty P for Summer. Okay? Think about Lex. Lex, the only reason she continuously fought Scotty in Baddies Africa was because of her jumping in the situation for Summer. Only reason Lex fought Fauna was because of Summer. So it's one of those things where it's just like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I understand them wanting to be their own identity. Dolly wanting to represent Dolly. Big Lex wanting to represent Big Lex. I'm fine with that. I just feel like, in my JoJo voice, it's just a little too late, a little too long, and I can't wait. I feel like it's a little too late to get morals. I feel like if they came with that same energy since Midwest, like, yo, we got your back, but we don't agree with you. And if this situation like this happens again, my nigga, you're going to have to accept your fate for yourself. If they been had that energy, then I would be 100% for them. But you can't blame Summer for, let me put it this way. Summer is one of them badass kids that got cavities in their mouth with silver teeth in the back. That be jumping off shit. That be throwing stuff off of the shelves in the grocery store. And the mama, when you telling the mom, like all the rest of the girls is the people in the store looking at the mama crazy. Why she not smacking the baby? If that was my child, I would whoop his ass. And they're just like, yo, you need to control your child. They looking like the mama talking about don't talk to me and how I raise my child. Mind your business. And now all of a sudden, the child on the verge of going to juvie for stealing the neighbor's car. And it's like, oh my God, where did I go wrong with my child? Now they want to try to discipline the child. Now they trying to make the child, tell the child, go to your room. And now the child jumping out the room window, running away from home because they trying to figure out where the hell this discipline come from. Summer has no idea how to react to how they're switching up on her because they've never held her accountable. When have y'all ever seen before this season Dolly and Lex hold Summer accountable? I'm not saying they didn't do it behind the cameras. I'm saying in front of the cameras. Please clock it for me when they have made her held herself accountable. And listen, she is a silver tooth badass child, okay? Silver tooth badass child. Not pretty tripping. You only saying that because it's Tasiki. Y'all want them to fight her because she's a heavy hitter. No, Jumasi. The thing about it is, even if this was, give me somebody. Even if this was Pretty P, let's say this was Pretty P and Summer found out some nasty ish about Pretty P and she was siding with the other person. Let's not even take that scenario. Let's say that she is having a situation with Pretty P, but they already agreed before the season started, they're not going to jump in none of her stuff. So now Pretty P whooping her ass, mopping her, shifting her from left to right as Tasiki is doing or whatever the case may be, and they don't help her at all. Summer has the right to be mad because y'all had my back throughout all of my other BS. Y'all had my back before when I was fighting this girl, but now she's in my face now and y'all don't have my back. I can understand why she don't get it. But then, like I said, devil's advocate, I understand why Dolly and Lex want to cut that ish off because they're not siding with Summer when it comes to what she's doing morally. Okay? They always ran their own fades. Drama, they always ran their own fades. So you're telling me when Dolly's hand was broken and Lex said that she would take her fades for her friend, that was them taking all their own fades? You're telling me when Scotty jumped in the situation and Lex chose to fight Scotty for almost the entire Baddies Africa to a point in time where now Scotty is pregnant, she got to do a full-on announcement so that Lex don't touch her. You're telling me that that's them running their own fades? Because Lex's only beef with Scotty was that she was boring. Then she left her alone for the rest of Midwest, right? And now, before the beginning of Africa, you and Scotty ain't had no issues, but now you jumping into her situation with Anna, which I understand, but then you trying to fight Scotty over and over and over and over again after that when she told you she don't want to fight you. That's because you jumped into Summer's situation. That's you basically trying to fight on Summer's behalf. Summer didn't ask you to fight on her behalf. You chose to. You chose to. No, drama. I don't want to hear it because it's one of those things where if my friend is hurt and she can't fight, my friend needs to heal so that she can fight. I don't understand the language of taking a fade for somebody else. The only way that makes sense for me to take a fade for somebody else is if me and you are fighting, you're a nigga, and I'm a female, and I send my brother for you. Because we're not even the same sex. You get what I'm saying? That's the only time that I what you call it? I condone that. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I don't believe she mad because they done jump in. It's giving Summer cover. That's a cover up. I feel like Summer is definitely wrong for yes. Summer is definitely. See, here's the thing, Drama. See, I feel like Summer is 100% wrong. But what I'm also saying is I understand everybody's perspective. So for you to be sitting here in the comments saying, I'm wrong. No, all I'm doing is sharing with y'all everybody's perspective. But my stance, listen, Tranqui has been here since I first started going live back when did we start going live? Caribbean? No, before Caribbean. What was before Caribbean? Whatever season that was before Caribbean is when I started going live on here. Tranqui knows I do not give a damn about Summer and her antics. I'm not the biggest fan of Summer because of how she carries herself. Like, she too grown to act the way that she act. It's good for TV, but in the reality of it, it's just like, damn, Ma, you need to chill. So I'm not on Summer's side in the slightest. What I'm here to simply do is say that I can understand her perspective, because if y'all have my back with the silver teeth in my mouth, I don't understand how now y'all want to take me to the dentist when y'all was cool with giving me sweets and candy and soda before. You get what I'm saying? Like, I understand, but that don't make the difference as to me thinking that Summer's 100% wrong. But at the same token, I'm saying that they should have been took that a yuck mouth child to the dentist. For them to be waiting for the teeth to fall out and they drinking through straws for them to freaking do that. Sorry, my metaphor is stretching out as long as it is. I feel like that's where they are wrong. But I'm 100% for Dolly and Lex. I appreciate the fact that they are switching up on her because it's about damn time. I love the fact that Dolly is finally making amends with Cold Killer, is finally talking things out with Anna, and is finally being her own person on this platform. And I'm appreciative that Lex is finally seeing Summer's true colors so that she could stop sucking Summer's dick. And respectfully, I'm going to go back to the episode because I want to hear Rolly say the tea. Dolly is shook. Dolly just found out that this girl has been talking ish about her this whole time. And we got about 15 minutes left in the episode. So let's finish the episode. Like I said, y'all, if y'all want to call in and say y'all perspective, feel free to. But Drama C, we on the same page. We see each other. I'm just one of those people. I like to compare perspective. It's the Libra in me. I'm a very scaled kind of bitch. I got to try to see it from Summer's side of the story. And I kind of sort of got to see it from Dolly and Lex's perspective. You know what I mean? You know, you my dog. I know, but I want to make sure that everybody's person because we all live it in our skin, and we gotta all kind of sort of be heard. But come on, Rolly. I need Rolly to spill the tea at this point in time. If y'all finish the episode, please let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how y'all felt about the episode. And Summer just told Rolly to say it. I want to hear it. Rolly. So Summer's standing up and says, say it. Rolly said she's trying to give her a chance because she said that she Rolly said that she drunk and she don't want to try to fight her while she drunk. Rolly said she's being disgusting towards her friends, people that F for you and vouch for you. You don't appreciate nothing. You shady as F in your friend's face. She don't know what she's going through at home, but it's okay to talk to somebody. But you don't treat nobody like that. You just barely got back around her from the last time you saw her, and you over here taunting her with Dolly. Oh, she talking about how Summer had started the issue between Dolly and Tinkerbella. And I still stand on 10 toes when I say, Summer, you are scary because Dolly smacked the taste buds and out of her mouth, and she slapped the wig off her head back in Baddies Midwest. And Summer did absolutely nothing about it. Absolutely nothing about it. And now you have the audacity to set Dolly up. That's crazy to me. Crazy. And then they started fighting in the sprinter, looking crazy. Dolly whooped her ass though. Dolly said, "Thank you, Rolly, because I'm trying to see that everybody else see it because right now, hoes trying to starting to play the field a little bit too much." Summer said she respect everybody else's opinion, but I feel how I feel, so why am I the bad guy? But the thing about it is, you don't respect everybody else's opinion. What I realized about Summer last episode is she's respecting everybody's opinion except for Dolly and Lex. She does not respect her friends, and Rolly is 100% right. Stop swinging that pencil. Yo, when I tell you I screamed in the store when I found this. She said, "You're not nobody mama but your babies. It can't happen on your time." The other bus is so peaceful. Scotty said, "Y'all ready for rehearsal?" What they doing? Dolly, Dolly trying to twerk and lighten the mood. Lex over here talking about something. You're not the friend I thought you were. Krishan told y'all why you just let my sister beat Summer up and y'all ain't do nothing. Because in Africa and Midwest, y'all hoes was on that. I literally just said that. I literally, and Drumma, that's exactly what I meant when I said Summer is mad because now they're holding her accountable. And she doesn't understand why all of a sudden they're holding her accountable. That's what I was trying to say. She's proving it right now. She said they're duck and wreck, but it's like, girl, this is your beef. You want them to jump in your situation so that you can duck your wreck. You're mad because you're in your own wreck. Summer is mad that she's in the wreck by herself. She calling them pussy. She's crazy. She's what's the word that everybody's using? She's not a manipulator. Well, yes, she's trying to manipulate the situation, but she's gaslighting. That's the word everybody using. But wait, she just said she didn't want them to fight for her, but turned around and said that she wanted them to fight too. So which one is it? Exactly, Drama. Now we on the same page. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I understand her perspective, but then at the same token, she's wrong to think that way, especially because of her being so contradicting and gaslighting. Let's write that down, y'all. Summer is contradicting and a gaslighter. Okay, put a pin on it. All right. Put a pin on it. This is Summer's gonna have a reality check tomorrow morning. Child. Dolly is not feeling Summer no more, y'all. She's not liking all this. Not Summer's gonna have a reality check tomorrow morning. Who's that, Dolly? Ah! Dolly was about to snatch Summer up. She said, Summer, stop playing with me. She said, Tinka gonna play with you. I don't feel bad for Summer. I don't. I don't feel bad for Summer. Dolly is not feeling it. And the crazy thing about it is, it's one of those things where Summer claimed all over the internet that her friends did not have her back. And we're seeing it in real time. Yes, they did have your back, but you were acting crazy. Let me see if what you call it still live. Persuasion still live? Oh no, she's not live no more. I was going to say that's a long live. I don't complain. I just paid the tab. All right, let's finish this episode. All right, so they go into this fake little rehearsal. Find out that she's excited. Anna said, "I don't even make music, and I'm excited." Tommy pulled up in. Is that a McLaren? Come on, sis. All I'm saying is, I can see if Seki was coming for Summer for no reason, but Summer was antagonizing Seki. Yes, you can antagonize someone and expect them not to try to get at you. Exactly. If y'all watch my recap from last week, y'all see that I literally said that Anna brought up Summer name, so Summer inserted herself. Then Summer kept bringing up Tasiki name. That's when Tasiki inserted herself, and then she got slapped. And then from there, she kept poking Tasiki over and over and over and over and over again. You're telling Tasiki to move, get away from me, but you keep speaking her name. Shut up. Literally throughout the entire episode, Tasiki's telling her, shut up, mind your business, shut up, don't speak. And she would not shut up. She would not stop saying her name. She would not stop speaking. All she had to do was shut up. And Tasiki would have left her alone. You were cruising for a bruising, ma'am. Okay? You were cruising for a bruising. Tanisha said Natalie's supposed to be here. She has not seen Natalie since she stormed off in her Chanel. Didn't say a word to her. She don't know what she's walking into, but she's ready. What song is this? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Seven looks bomb. First and foremost, hello. Yes, ladies. Okay. Look at my girl. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Jayla Mina's that girl. Yes, Sway. I'm loving the thick Sway. I hated skinny Sway. Thick Sway is my girl. She looked good. She looked blessed. Okay. I want to watch her fight summer. Sway said Baddie's having a concert is an upgrade. Lo said she's seeing Bree for the first time since the altercation, and she made sure to stay 50 feet away. Lo said she came because Natalie invited her. She ain't come from none of that. Bree said I beat Low ass, but cat, give me that cat. Bobby Lights is there. So they rehearsing right now. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I need to email Lemmy and tell him he needs to make. Ooh, Janelle look good in this confessional. Janelle look good with this American flag top. He said they looking good, like they ain't just beat each other up right before. All right, Natalie just pulled up at a plate. The name of the venue is Karma. First of all, you already know some ish about to pop up at a venue called Karma. Y'all heard that Scotty's getting her own show. I think it's gonna be called Scotty with the Baby. This is the outfit of Natalie. This is her walking in right now. No, for real. Rolly, matter of fact, pause the episode. Dear Rolly, let me write her a letter with my pencil. Dear Rolly, what that shit you was saying on the sprinter? Signed PYT. You're not watching it, drama? You don't want to watch Scotty eat and babysit her dog? You don't want to watch it? Natalie said she has different things for the bad girls to do. People love the Bad Girls Club girls. We want to see them too, so they could work, they could turn up, they can be involved somehow. So let's see what they can do. I feel like in Natalie saying that, it's low key throwing shade just a little bit at the bad girls. Only reason is because like I feel like she's basically saying that they don't do nothing, that they ain't got no motion. I'm gonna put them on, and the baddies already have motion, so they already know what time it is. That's low key how I read into what Natalie said. Let me know if I'm looking too much into it. Do y'all think that Natalie was being shady towards the BGC girls? Or do y'all think that that was straight, genuine energy? I feel like she was being a little shady. I feel like Natalie was being shady boots. How do I sharpen this? Hmm. I don't know how I would sharpen this. Would I have to buy a whole nother pencil? And I don't like Cold Killer. I'm sorry. Why don't you like Cold Killer? I love Cold Killer. F Lemmy email. So she found out she be doing too much shit for the internet. She the only one that cares about what fans say. Oh, you talk about Cold Killer? You think so? I think a lot of them give a damn what the fans say. I think Lex definitely gives a damn what the fans say. I think Scotty definitely gives a damn what the fans say. One of them that I feel like don't give a damn what the fans say, it would be Tommy. I feel like the OGs to the fame don't give a damn what the fans say. Mariah Lynn, Suki, I feel like they don't give a damn. The rest of the girls give a damn. Rolly give a damn. Krishan definitely give a damn. Tasiki 1000% give a damn. She crying on TV right now because she give a damn. This is wishes to Baby Isaac who have watched this Scotty 10 to 20 episodes. Y'all can keep that show. Thanks, Lord. I'm gonna see what I'm feeling after the first episode. Jayla said last time I seen these girls, it was nothing but fighting, bleeding, ambulance calling. Who is the first person to say the word ambulance? Because they done ruined how black people pronounce that word forever. In the words of Natalie, we have to get to the bag. Hopefully they got it all out. So Natalie said we're used to going to clubs where they have an in-house audience. Natalie said we're not doing that anymore. She feels like they've elevated. All of us have been doing our own parties, headlining, doing our own thing. We've been doing what we want. We're renting out the whole venue. It's not a club party. It's a baddie party. As professional as we can be. Everyone who doesn't have a chain. Tonight, I'm gonna make sure you take care of that because I don't like the feeling of not everybody having something when we're on stage. She's starting with the baddies that don't have chains. First and foremost, Krishan. Oh, Krishan doesn't have a baddie's chain. Oh, Krishan, the first person to get a chain. She crying. I'm here for it. Aw. Krishan said that she thought it was sweet. Is Krishan finally getting a new confessional look? And this is what she pop out in. Krishan, you can give us not one look. Not one look. Not one. I agree, Kanki. Now Gretchen getting her baddie chain. Gretch funny. Gretch talk about some. Gretch said you bitches is mad because she got her Betty chain. Y'all can't tell her nothing. Wait till I get my money right. Yes, Ducky, you're late. I talked about it at the beginning of the video. So what I'm doing from now on is at the beginning of my lives, I'm gonna talk about everything that's going on with the baddies, and that was one of the things I talked about. I talked about Natalie's music video. I talked about Krishan getting jumped, and I showed the footage of the jumping. Smiley got a chain. What the hell does Smiley have on, Lord? What else did we talk about? We talked about a couple things. We talked about Suki taking Summer Walker's side, saying that ain't nothing wrong with being a side piece. I don't remember what else. But we talked about a couple different things. I'm gonna make sure that I clip them and put them into another video. Y'all, everybody watching, please don't forget to hit that like button, please. Hit that like button, please. Hit that like button, please.
I mean, what the fuck? Can I live? Can I live? Can I fucking live? Why y'all want to fuck with me? Why? Why y'all so mad at me? What have I done to anybody but to get money?
All I'm trying to do is get money, y'all. Hit that like button, please. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start to get more clips so that I can add y'all, so I could be a real YouTuber. I hate to say it, but I fear Krishan ate them up. Let me find out she learned how to use both arms when she fight now. Listen! Even Whack 100 said that she did not lose that fight. She was still standing. Because when you get jumped, if you not dragging, it's a victory for you, okay? And he didn't lie. He didn't lie because she did what she did. She did what she needed to do. She defended herself with honor, okay? I am proud. The few, the proud, okay? I got 3 minutes left in the episode. Natalie said, "You put my number on the internet again. Put my number on the internet again. I'm gonna kill you." Okay, new baddie that I feel like really deserves her chain. Who is that? Cold Killer? Cold Killer, you definitely get a chain, girl. Preview for next week looks boring. I'm about to see in a second. Not Summer, go sit down. Ooh, Summer trying to take Cold Killer's moment. Natalie told her to sit down. Not Summer talking about something, but Cold Killer's a bad bitch. Oh, my mama. So Coquella said that she don't feel like she earned her chain. She just getting it because everybody got a chain, but she's happy that she got a chain, which I understand. I would have felt the same way. She said I had a lot of lip moments. I put a lot of work in. I feel like to get it on some, everybody gets a chain. I don't really fuck with that, but I'm grateful for the chain. But whatever. Tanisha, Persuasion, Bree, Jayla, Low, Kevin, Janelle, Kat. She got bad girls chains for you guys, and I would love for y'all to get up and get y'all chains. Tanisha loves it. She thinks it's dope. Oh, Tanisha wanted a better chain because she contributed so greatly, but she appreciates it. Why look like why Bobby gave Tanisha her chain and not Natalie. The chain is cute. Summer said, "Bit, you look stupid." You talking about persuasion? Summer talking with half a lip. How you talking shit with your mouth looking like this? Have you not gotten enough? Summer look like she got. Y'all know Summer got fillings in her lip. Why it look like they knocked the fillings to one side? Tasiki knocked the filling out of her right lip, right part of her lip into the left part of her lip. You don't understand how Fauna got a chain before Cold Killer. That's valid. That's valid. I definitely would say Cold Killer deserves a chain before Fauna. No shade, Fauna. Child. So Persuasion said Summer is picking at her. Respectfully, Summer must have won that fight or at least blacked your eye. Because why it look like this eye is swole under them glasses, Sway? Why I look like them eyes swole under them glasses, Sway? Thank you, Drunky. Would have been nice if the cameraman actually stood up straight while Tasiki and Summer fought, though. It looked like the curtain won that fight. The curtain won the fight. She said she feel like she gotta be prepared at all time. This will not be a Zeus is messy for bringing this clip. She said this will not be a baddie South repeat, and then they gave us the "this is in the sink." Watch them. She said nobody is sneaking me at all. Summer walked up on Sway. Ooh. Between Summer and Sway, Sway won. Y'all, let me look at this vote. So y'all said between Daisy and Rolly, 64% said Daisy 8, 36% said Rolly 8. I definitely think Persuasion is about to win. But let's go ahead to the Zeus Network Baddies Instagram page and watch that clip.
Persuasion being y'all gonna be mad tomorrow.
You gotta wear it with your bag.
Got you over there too.
I'm cute. I just noticed that Summer is like picking at me. Like, I don't know if she's picking at me, Mariah Lynn, whichever the case may be. I feel like I have to be prepared at all times because this will not be a Baddie South situation. You don't clean up after yourself. Nobody is sneaking me at all.
Please listen.
Who you talking to?
So go sit down.
Who you talking to?
I have one more. You better watch out.
Ladies.
You better watch out.
Oh,
Okay, so this is what I think. I think one, Summer was picking and choosing because she thought that Persuasion was going to be an easy battle. The reason why she thought she was going to be an easy battle was because she was fanned out on Krishan, putting her in the sink. Now, if y'all notice, Summer is playing the part of being one of Krishan's biggest fans. I believe your sister, Krishan. She has been deep throating Krishan's sausage since Krishan got on the episode last episode. So it's giving they don't even have a problem. They don't even know each other like that. But now all of a sudden you in her face. But if you watch that fight, Summer, you didn't get not one hit to Persuasion face. Persuasion was looking at you dead in the face. Well, dead in the top of your head, because you know Summer swing like this. Persuasion was looking straight, and all her hits was connecting. Child, why Summer looked like she was waddling around with a full diaper? Now I can't understand. See the bad. Oh my God, I'm telling you, she is a bad silver tooth child. Let me see if they dropped any more clips. No, they only dropped those two. The episode definitely was a 9. I can't say it was a 10, just because I feel like the first episode was a 10 out of 10. So I feel like it hasn't beat the first episode, but it definitely was a great episode. I don't think it flopped anywhere either. I think the only thing that would have, the one thing, Tranqui, that would have made this episode a 10 is Rolly dropping the T. If Rolly dropped that T on that sprinter, this episode would have been an 11 out of 10. It would have been an 11 out of 10. Most valuable baddie. Who do y'all think the most valuable baddie is? I think the most valuable baddie would be Summer, once again, to be honest. Summer is making the episodes. Without Summer, a lot of these girls don't have a storyline. Summer is the reason why we have something to talk about every Sunday. Summer Sunday, make America summer again, in her words. Like, without Summer, there's nothing really to talk about. Let's keep it P. Missed opportunity. Rolly, count your days. I'm getting Daisy back there. Daisy better be at the reunion. Why what you call it? Summer keeps saying that she's not going to the reunion. Girl, if you don't face your problems head on,